boom, boom, boom. Okay.
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension.
How's it going?
Pumpkin guy.
Hey, Wednesday. I don't know why we're at the pool, but this one had to get in it's not even a swim. You're just reading. Nah, bro. Is it?
Much love, just stopping by to say hi. Also, happy pool party, Corgnum Jim PR Cord love.
Hey, there you go. Tell me thank you.
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and things have happened.
Hey.
Jim Coffee Sip, Jim Pills, happy Jim Clap.
Things happening are always good. You know what also happened? My jar broke. My jar's broken. Streamlabs, fix your jar. It'll show up eventually. It's a little more blue. What's up? Dude, it's too cold to be going in the pool. I ain't going in the pool. All right, there's the jar. Wow, that took like a half hour. Wow, Streamlabs. Blech. What's up? DJC, hi.
So many moons, it's ridiculous. To infinity and beyond.
Good.
Nice to see season vids online.
Hey,
1 year.
about
Thank
time,
you.
right? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Jim Happy Hearts, Jim Shrieky, Jim Love, Jim Smiles.
Twisted Dark Heart, thank you. 12 moons. And DJC, 34 moons. Thank you. Yeah, you finally got the first HD collection up on the itch.io and the Gumroad. Good for you. You finally did something. All right. I'll go for a swim. I know, you get the pneumonia. Oh, God. So, whatever. You can go swimming in a pool in Florida still. Yeah, but we ain't in Florida. It's like, well, I don't even know. What is it, like 50 degrees outside? They're closing the pool like in the next couple of days, so it's like, yeah. You can see how inviting the water is by how many people are in it. Let's see. Didn't the ghost eyes change color? Yeah, you got a little more blue. Hey. It's like, hey, you're petting them. Who's petting them? All right, somebody pet him. Pat him. Pet, whatever. Let's say hi. What's up? Thank you. Furious Latebury, what's up? Irish, what's up? Fabio, Twisted Dark Heart, Tinker Smith, Real Max Marvel, DJC, what's up? Pando. You know, we got a name for him, and nobody ever uses it. The dog was Sniffles, and this is Warden, like the one from the comic, but no one, whatever. Dennis, boom, coming in.
59 months, that's 1,795.813 days of pumpkin goodness.
Yes. It's pretty good. That's a lot of days. Lot of days. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Bandits, appreciate. Hey, 59 moons. Right on, right. What's up? Hey, Pumpkin, sorry to start things off with a... Wow! Co-founder of the country music band. Yeah, the guy Jeff Cook passed away. He was a co-founder of Alabama. The band. Tinker Smith, 46 moons. And there's a boost train. They got a boost train. Yeah, I got a survey. Twitch asked me, what do you think of the boost train? I'm like, hasn't done anything for me yet, but thanks.
Hey there, PG, Pauline, Dawn,
So great.
Jim in chat. How are you? Catching you while at work.
Work? Yeah, you should be a full-time streamer, damn it. Quit your job, follow the dream. Don't do that. I speak from experience. Don't do that. Try to enjoy work. Oh, God. No, hey, a real job is a steady paycheck, all right? That's important. Tinker Schmidt, thank you for the sub 46 moons. Tinnerburst, what's up? Buccaneer Squirrels, as right on right. What's up? You made lasagna. Turned out all right. Looking a little flat, but tastes good. Yeah, I don't care what food looks like, just as long as it tastes good, you know? That kind of thing. Boost train, boost train, boost train. Let's go, boost train, boost train. I know, it's not as fun as the hype train for me. Maybe that's what I should have put in a survey. People don't respond to the boost train as much as hype train, because hype is cooler than boost. What are you gonna do? I got the day off from work. I'm not making any money, but I'm okay if it means I'm hanging out with you. Yeah, there you go. Hey, dude, day off is a day off, right? You do what you can, right? But speaking of days off, we haven't had one. But, hey, we had some background absorption of media recently. So we got to catch up on things, sort of, kind of, a bit, half-heartedly. But we did. All right. So let's go through the list here. All right, because, Dawn had the Disney Plus thing, and before it expired, we've been trying to do the crash course of everything in there, right? So we got to watch the Miss Marvel. We got to watch the Moon Knight. We got to watch... no, that wasn't on that. That was on Netflix, right? What was it, the Blockbuster series with the dude from Fresh Off the Boat? Yeah. I don't know. Anybody got input? Okay, here's what I liked about the Miss Marvel thing. It was kind of like a 3 out of 5 because it was just like, you know, it's, what are you gonna do? It's all right, you know. I kind of like that it took place in a different area other than like some generic big city, you know. Moon Knight was good because I like the psychological aspect. All the little what do you call it? Fighty fight things. I was just kind of like, all right, whatever, yeah. But there you go. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Did you see? Let's see. Caterpillar just reminded me today's Wednesday. Yes! There you go. It is Wednesday. I hope you're all well. Just said my first official stream earlier today. Urba, nice. There you go. Finally, all my new equipment is up and running. Yay! Moon Knight was fun. Moon Knight was fun. Here's the thing about that series. I didn't... I felt like all the superhero aspect stuff was just a vehicle to convey all the psychological stuff that was going on there. And I like the psychological aspect of it, plus the mysticism aspect of it, which was pretty cool. But the psychological aspect of it was like, that was top tier for a superhero series, you know? But the other stuff was kind of like, meh, whatever. The acting was pretty good throughout of it. Was it? The Isaac guy's usually really good, so yeah. Miss Marvel was pretty good though. I thought that wasn't bad. I didn't see all of She-Hulk. I saw bits and pieces, and I was kind of like, meh, yeah. Get out of the pool. It's almost winter. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. She's like immune to cold apparently. Blockbuster series that barely had anything to do with said company. Yeah, there was the Blockbuster series. We saw a couple episodes of that. It's pretty. I want to say it's a safe by the numbers kind of sitcom kind of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, this person's talking to that person. There's some other stuff going on here. And there was one sarcastic person in that thing. And I'm like, they should have been more sarcastic. What is wrong with you?
Sonic Frontiers gas mixed reviews at the moment, yet very positive on Steam. The
people, well, you know... regardless of reviews for Sonic, it's like people who have been playing it seem to like it. At least the ones I've seen, so Sonic's not really my thing, so I don't care either way. But I will say it looks a lot better than the first video they showed from it, where they're like, "Hey, look, big reveal!" Where it kind of looked almost like a tech demo. It looks more polished. Okay, so at least that's the thing. It looks like they finished it. Okay, so I'll give it that. Wolf by Night was great. If you got to see that, I did see that, and I thought it was all right. Here's the thing: all the Marvel stuff now has been like a 3 out of 5 for me. You know, I've just been like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You know, like it doesn't move me either way. And I know the Squirrels touched on this, but it's kind of like, I kind of like to watch something and be like, wow, you know, that kind of thing. But there's nothing more disappointing to me than walking away from a movie being like, meh. That's what I felt about Thor: Love and Thunder. I watched it and I was like, And why did they make Thor dumber as the series went on? He's like an idiot now. Like he's so aloof and stupid, right? He's like a parody of himself. Yeah. Did you see the trailer for the? I don't know. You got to finish the rest of that, bro. No, I haven't seen any trailers recently, so probably not. Whatever it might be. Some things last night would elaborate more, but it was certain events. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. People did the thing with the trying to help. Well, I watched a new Black Panther movie when it comes out on streaming. I'm not a theater guy anymore. I refuse to go to theaters. 1, it's too expensive. 2, humans. And generally, I enjoy watching stuff by myself more than in a group.
A week from Friday, Away Till Murder Drones Episode 2 comes out. Long overdue, but Gothic Productions has to create new episodes every 2 months or so. Which sucks, but the wait for the next episode
will be worth it. There you go. Yeah, let them take their time, you know, because, yeah. Let them take their time, yeah. Trailer for Christmas Bloody Christmas. Yeah, there's a lot of horror Christmas movies coming out. What is it? Isn't there like Deadly Night now? Or there's Christmas Bloody Christmas. There's another thing. One that's got a relatively big budget, but it looks like that. Remember that little parody they had in the beginning of Scrooge where it's like You know, people are trying to take off over like the North Pole kind of thing. And there's like all these weird militants trying to take over the North Pole. I swear, that's what that other movie feels like. I forget the name of it. But it's got a big budget. I wonder if VR gets better. We'll be watching new movies in a VR theater in our homes. The Oculus has a decent immersive kind of theater experience. Like you kind of sit there and it's got the, you know, the video on the screen. You're in a movie theater. You kind of look around. But, I mean, it's kind of immersive. The only problem is you got to deal with other people sitting next to you and they're just like, hey, I'm looking throwing popcorn at you. Ah. Yeah, you're never going to get that experience of everybody sitting down and shutting up. Well, I need a movie to be fun. I feel like the water's loud. Is the water too loud? I can make it less loud. No, it's like a, let's see. Just remind me to turn up the volume a little bit. Let's just knock that down a scooch. Boop. Just a scooch. I don't want to hear water in my ear all day. Huh? And that's gone. Oh, man, I got to Alt-Tab and back to reality. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I didn't mention that I got a new Directly Yours comic and your Pauline sketch from Gumroad. Hey, there you go. Nice. God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Those dentist bills will be paid off before you know it. Lock Dog, what's up? How's it going? Violent Night. It's Violent Night. Isn't there Deadly Night, Violent Night, Silent but Deadly Night? There's so many. There's so many horror movies. Well, isn't there like, no, what was the other one? Like, not Bloody Christmas. It was an older film, right? Wasn't that Silent Night, Deadly Night? Yeah, all right. There you go. Been scared to go to the theater since a local one had an outbreak of bed bugs. Yeah, people are filthy. I feel like in the last couple of years, we've all realized people that are gross and disgusting, and we just don't want to deal with them. People don't bathe. Bathe. Oh, you know how everyone complains about Disney? I remember Steve went through all the numbers of how they're actually making, like, money upon money. Yeah, for everybody who complains about Disney and hates them, apparently they got 12 million new subscribers for Disney Plus in the last quarter. Okay? Yeah, so public sentiment doesn't reflect actual numbers. I think we've established that. Like Steve did, and then I'm just doubling down on that. Dude, money makes money, apparently. Hey, but on a bright side, at least Doctor Who's got a triple the budget that it normally did, thanks to, I guess, Disney investing in it, quote-unquote investing. Oh, God. Meanwhile, back at Netflix headquarters, yeah, they lost 2 million subscribers. Well, they don't... Come on, bro. When was the last good thing that came out on there?
Need for Speed Unbound is bound to become one of the greatest NFS games of the modern era. EA and Criterion returning is a sign of hope.
I didn't even know they were making more Need for Speed games. I had no idea. I thought it was a dead franchise. Oh, God. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Oh, I thought it died. Oh, really? It's still alive? Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea. I didn't know they were making a new one. Because after the last couple, people were like, meh. What was the driving series that got canceled? What was it, Drive? It was literally called Drive, right? They were like, bro, forget it. Listening to Pum'Kin Guy while on the bus. Had to do a job interview. Hey, Tabby Cat, good luck. You know what? I'm going to good vibe that. Good vibes on the job interview. Best foot forward. I don't know. Be nice, be cordial, be amiable. Be amicable. All those fancy words that describe niceness. Pleasant. I don't know. Don't punch anybody. That's the best advice you can give somebody on the way to an interview. Don't hit anybody in the face. What's that? EA did drop the Project Cars franchise and Dirt as well yesterday for obvious reasons. I kind of like Dirt. Some of those games were done well, but... Let's see, Meta's laying off 11,000 workers. Don't know why, though. Yeah, because they probably... Okay, here's the thing. I have a feeling that all these places that employ, like, okay, Facebook, Meta, Twitter, YouTube, and whatnot, I feel like their workforce is very bloated for the amount of automation that can be done, you know? And I don't like anybody losing their jobs, but I'm just saying, how many people do you need, you know, looking at Facebook all day? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Or is it, as long as it's not from their, like, game section, like Meta Quest kind of thing. No, it kind of depends. I don't know. Those are inner workings of businesses. I got nothing to do with. Go.
No note.
No note. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I appreciate. Hey. See if Netflix wants to invest in a squirrel animation. Yeah, no, I think I'm past the point of caring about any fill-in-the-blank originals with the squirrel involved in it, right? Yeah. Hey, I'll do a Halloween special. I'm good like that, yeah. But generally, I'm just kind of like, whatever. Yeah, after you see what goes on behind the scenes between contracts, rights, exclusivity, lack of pay, and basically, you know, lack of ownership. It's why bother? I don't want to bother. Keep it indie as long as possible. Hey, Gwen of the Dreams, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? I'm doing all right. What was Zuck's statement? What did Zucky say? So need good vibes for my cousin. Why? Motorcycle accident? No, his bone completely destroyed and he can't even sit up. Oh, yo. That's a blood clot doctor's trying to get rid of, breaks off, causes more damage. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a good vibe. Boom. Right on right. Good vibe to your cousin. There you go. Bikes are dangerous. Gotta be careful out there. No, but it could have been worse. Hips can get replaced. You get rid of that little clot thing there. All right, that'll be fine. What? They can rebuild them. Make them stronger. What? You get that metal hip? Dude, you can just be bumping people and causing damage. Yeah. He apologized, apparently? Who? Zuckerberg? He was sorry? Sorry for firing 11,000 people? Sorry. I'm surprised he had that in his emotional algorithm to convey those thoughts. A lot of people think Zuckerberg is, allegedly a robot. You know he's not. But, he just has the presence of one, Hey, he could be one of those neurodivergent people that is just very quirky, Whatever. An alien robot. Robo hip. There you go. Nice. Din, 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 din. What are you going to do? Yeah, so what else did we say? Between Miss Marvel, I didn't know why people were complaining about it on the internet. It was there. It was all right. Again, I did like that it took place in different areas of the world other than like, that one place in the city. And it's like, I get it, but, there's hope. No, man, everyone is super hyped up about the DC universe now that the James Gunn guy and the other person are all up in there. No, man, there's like teasing of Lobo movies and all that other stuff. Return to Superman. People are excited. I'm excited.
Miss Marvel is a big May,
Yeah, it's just kind of meh. It's all right. It's all right. Like, I watched it. I was like, I think the cultural aspect was the most interesting. Aside from, it was kind of meh. But I did like the cultural aspect of it because I got to learn new things.
Does anyone know what's the greatest Ratchet and Clank game of all time?
Probably whichever one sold the most. And Moon Knight. I like the psychological aspect. It's weird. I like the actual character aspects of the characters more than the superhero world they're being thrown into. Yeah. Like, there's a superhero, but here's an interesting backstory. That's what I like. Okay, the superhero thing going on, but interesting backstory. I don't know. And it was also nice having a full-length series as opposed to just smashing it into a 2-hour movie. Yeah. Shut up! What's up? How's it going? I love a Batman movie with Clayface as main antagonist. Yeah, Clayface can get their own movie. Dude, you make him like an anti-hero, like Venom. Dude, I think Clayface could totally do that. I want that Batman animated series lore for Clayface, What? No, the whole character thing, dude. That was awesome. That was great. But at least people are. That's not enough coffee. That's what that is. Dude, that was like coughing up phlegm and dust at the same time. I don't even know if that's possible.
I honestly don't care about Marvel anymore. The last movie I was excited for was Multiverse of Madness, then the trailers shattered my hopes. Never again.
Never again. My hopes have been shattered.
Wasn't the original Clayface a woman?
Well, I mean, Clayface can change into anything, so I don't think it really matters, I guess. They're literally moldable clay. In the animated series, it was a dude. It was a dude buddy guy actor. Yeah, dude buddy guy. Yeah, I've like I've said numerous times. Go.
Ms. Marvel was good for the culture, but they hand-waved a lot of plot points.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, dude, and what was, oh my God, the last episode of Moon Knight? I'm not going to spoil anything, but I felt that was smashed together real fast. Like, okay, now this is happening. This is happening. Okay, finale. I was like, what the hell happened? I was like looking around. I'm like, do we have like the abridged cut here? I felt that was rushed. Like they needed one more episode or made that at least another 20 minutes longer, that one episode. But yeah. They had like 5 plot points to wrap up. Yeah, but it was so rushed. Everything was rushed. Yeah, but you know, they're working on budgets and stuff like that. But again, I never get so invested in anything that I walk away shattered. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, meh, whatever. Yeah. Meh. Tell me words.
Who is Ratchet's best girlfriend? Angela Cross or Talwyn Apogee? Rivet might count, but no, that's just wrong. Not.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't played Ratchet and Clank since PS2. I have no idea. Well, I don't have a PS5. Why would I play the new one? But I'm not up on the lore. I don't know. They could be married to Jerry here. I wouldn't even know. You need to watch WandaVision to understand the movie? Question mark? No, you don't. You want the short version? No, it would include spoilers, but no. So I won't, but no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't, really. You really don't need to watch it. But you gotta understand the lore. I know what the lore is, and I can sum it up in about 2 sentences. Save you like 12 hours of watching. No, because I didn't watch WandaVision, and then it's like, you know, I saw it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I literally pieced it together. So if you have brain cells, you'll be fine. But WandaVision was good. Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I was able to piece it all together. Jack and Daxter was a dope game, and the style of Ratchet and Clank good. Bleep. Hey, doesn't Microsoft own Crash Bandicoot now? And wasn't Crash Bandicoot like the Sony PlayStation spokesperson, like in ye olden times? No, because all this talk reminded me of that. Like, that was a thing. I remember Crash Bandicoot being a big PlayStation, like, dude, PlayStation, what's up? You know? And they had, like, the weird guy in a costume or whatever years ago. Yeah. Like, I'm not playing for Disney Plus. Yeah, apparently that's going up, too. So that's going up. But don't worry, there's an ad-supported version you can pay for, which is a little bit cheaper. And this is where I start backing out of streaming services. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't be, you know, having all these ad-supported things to knock off $2, okay? Because they're making more than $2 in that, you know, ad revenue that they're making, okay? So, essentially, they're just inundating you with more ads. Hold on.
The Activision deal is still being fought in the UK by antitrust forces.
Yeah, of course, because PlayStation is dragging their sack, trying to catch up. Wait, guys, wait, Xbox, maybe they're going to have exclusives. Oh, look at all these PlayStation exclusives. But Xbox can't have any blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and this is why I don't care about PlayStation anymore. Throw it in a pool. No, because the business aspect of it, on both sides, I just don't even care. But I feel like PlayStation quite literally made their console we are the exclusive of everything, you know? And so much so that people started freaking out when some of those exclusive went to PC. Xbox has just always been like, yeah, it's on PC too. Yeah, whatever's there. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't care. Hey, Mr. Pond, thank you. 39 moons. Boom. Thank you, thank you. Hey. Yeah, but now it's like, you know, they're quite literally like, but Xbox will go, they're gonna get Activision stuff and it might be an exclusive. Bro. And Xbox was literally like, you know what? We'll give you like what was it? Call of Duty that they're so worried about? We'll let you have Call of Duty till like 2027, which gives you more than enough time to come up with a competitive type game. We can't do that. Sony, shut the hell up. Okay. Like, it's so ridiculous to me, this console war crap, the business aspect of it. I just want to play games and enjoy them. You know? Everyone's got to turn it into like their own form of, you know, entertainment politics. I'm team this, I'm team that. You know what? I'm team wherever I can play the frickin' game. Independent. There you go. Oh, God. I saw an article that Microsoft admitted that Sony was an industry leader for gaming. Yeah, meanwhile, they lose 2 million subscribers for PlayStation Plus because they have garbage. I don't know. I think we're going to go back to looking at the numbers and seeing what happens. Let's see. Yeah, Microsoft ended the console wars because they walked away from it. They were like, whatever. Everyone's going to be on PC and it's going to be cloud gaming in the future. They're prepared for, you know what a console is? It is basically the speed bump between PC and streaming. Okay? That's what a console is at this point. Microsoft knows that. Sony is just like, it's still relevant. It won't be if you keep putting your stuff on PC. Like, I don't even think they're realizing it. It's like, dude, you know that, well, whatever. PlayStation lost me when it killed PS View. What was PS View? I don't even know what that was. Then there was like PlayStation TV. There was what was the other thing they tried doing that they just kind of knocked off? But here we go.
God of War Ragnarok could be a late addition to the Game of Year conversation. Maybe when the Game Awards 2022 arrives, we'll see who's the greatest of the year.
Yeah, I don't care. I quite literally don't care about awards and stuff like that because it's just a bunch of bombastic nonsense for people to say, look what we did. Here's an award, bro. You know? Like, I generally don't care. I don't care about Game of the Year. I don't care about trophies. I don't care about this. I don't care about... I just want to play a game that's good. If it's on Sony, fine. If it's on Xbox, fine. Game of the Year means crap to me. Like, if you gave me a list of the games of the year, I probably dislike most of them.
Others High Pumpkin Guy, Macabre Cat here. Twitch didn't tell you went live.
How dare they?
How are things going with you guys?
All right, we're back on the console wars. I don't know. People get all worked up about that, you know, because a lot of people, regardless of the platform that they like, say Breath of the Wild gets game of the Year, they'd be like, well, Nintendo's the best because it got Game of the Year. What the hell do I care? Game of the Year doesn't mean anything if I don't like the game. You know? Oh, God. I know. And again, it's all personal taste, but I feel like the world's gotten very,
Sony wasn't prepared to switch their business model to PC so quickly.
Yeah, well, they're, you know, trying to sit on their exclusives that they think they have. No, but the whole thing, it's like, I really wish gaming would just be like, dude, you play this game? Cool. Hey, is this game good? Good. Is this game, you like this game? This game's good. Instead of like, well, it's only here. Well, it's only there, and I like this. Yeah, it's like people made it like this, I guess it's like they turned it into personal validation. You know, it's like the console or the system or the platform that they play on is they have to, you know, be like, well, this is better because it makes them feel better. And it's like this weird psychological thing. And I'm just like, dude, I don't care. I like some games on Sony. I like some games on Xbox. I like some on Switch. I like some on PC. Wherever I can play them, it'd be nice. I'd rather them just be all available on PC so I could do away with consoles altogether, but that's not the case. I understand that. Exclusivity is stupid in this day and age. I mean, quite literally, you can get Switch games on the PC that actually run better. Yeah, because people have been doing 4K mods, uncapping frame rate and stuff like that. Bayonetta 3, look it up. You know, and all that other stuff. So it's like, it's just so tedious, man. It's like, why can't just people like gaming? No, because I've gotten into numerous conversations with people about, like, you know, I predominantly play Xbox, but I'm not there being like, dude, it's so much better than fill in the blank. Each console's got their good things, you know, good points, bad points. That's all. I would actually want Sony to catch up to everything else. I want everyone to catch up to PC, especially Switch. Oh my God, I'm tired of their games being limited by their hardware. Go.
Agreed. Exclusivity is stupid. Cough, cough. Nintendo.
Nintendo never given up their exclusivity. Never. Never. You know, they'll churn out a mobile game every once in a while, but they're never going to give up. Like, you know, you're not going to see Mario on Xbox. Yeah. But hey, emulators, apparently, you know, it's just so stupid, you know, especially if you're putting all that work into all these good games that Switch has, like Breath of the Wild, the next Zelda game that comes out, and all this other stuff. Can you imagine these games? And of course, people have, modders have. Breath of the Wild, there's a 60 frames 4K version floating around for PC. It's flipping amazing if you've seen it, you know, but, you know, it's stuck on the Switch, and we're looking at it like, it's like 720p. Yeah, it's like, speaking of Xbox, Netflix, I guess we're doing the next video game in the Gears of War. Yeah, they're making a Gears of War movie. They're trying to get the Bautista guy in there. What? Seriously. I don't think we need that. I don't know if the Gears of War universe was so exciting. Well, at least for me. I know people are into Gears of War, but, you know, much like Halo, I kind of just like playing a game. I don't want to sit there going through the lore and stuff. You just want to blow up aliens and stuff. Yeah. That's just typical human behavior, though. Yeah, well, I think we should be past that. What? Validating yourself through, like, the console or platform you play, you know, and trying to put down others because of it? Dude, shouldn't we be past that? I mean, my God. It's 2022. Bro, you know? It's like if oh, God, even, say you really like music. Okay, we really like music. We... In a sense, define ourselves by our music. We like certain music. We're very opinionated about it. But, you know, I'm not going to be like, everything I like is a lot better than what you like. Me. You know? And here's a reason. Here's reasons. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Maybe that's the thing. Remember, I've been getting older, so in my old age comes wisdom. Well, sometimes. Unless you meet old people who are just, there. Oh, man. Here's the thing. Moving forward in my life, I'm going to just try to have fun and just enjoy stuff. It's like the bickering amongst people. That's for people who haven't become mentally evolved yet. You know, you got to sit there and throw rocks at each other because, you know, whatever. I read that. Let's see. I don't mind consoles. Not a lot of people have good machines to run games. Oh, I love consoles for that specific reason. You know, because not everyone can go get like a huge PC that can run all these games. And PCs do have a lot of tweaking issues that need to be done. Most of the time, a console game, you press play, it works. You know? But wait, you need DirectX 11 and 12 and this patch for this, or this won't work, and blah, 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 blah. But even those days are going away with console, because you got to have the day one patch. Day one patch. Mario on Xbox. That broke my brain. Hey, dude, it'd be fine. You know, think about it. Running better graphics, all that stuff. Yeah. I don't like. You know how, like, in theory, like, say there's a series you like, and it ends up on a certain platform, whether it's Netflix or Disney or whatever, and depending on where it goes, it's like, you know, they cheap out on the special effects because their budgets are limited, you know? And you're like, man, if blah, blah, blah had this kind of budget, that'd be so cool. And that's the way I feel about consoles. What's up over there?
Hi.
Dawn's here causing problems.
I'm not causing any problems. Give me a hug.
No, get the hell away from me.
Come on,
No.
hug me.
Go jump in the pool. What are you doing?
The water's cold.
Yeah, the water is cold.
It's very cold.
Why do you think she's blue? She don't care. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, we're having a pool party. November pool party!
It's really cold outside.
I know. Well, it's her fault. There's nobody in the pool, so she's like, let's go to the pool. I'm like, all right.
I guess that's the best time to go.
It is. Yeah. So what's going on with your life?
Not much. Last night we mastered the art of kiting baby.
Was that baby? What? Oh, we're talking a game or real life?
Resident Evil.
Oh, I thought a baby was chasing you like down the street, and you're just like, I gotta get away from the baby. Yeah.
So, that was fun.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that's it.
That's it. I just wanted to come and say hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
What?
Yeah, it's too cold.
I'll go away.
It's too cold. Here.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? Why do you have to touch everything? You're like that child who's just like at the museum knocking over things. You're like, look with your eyes. Look with your eyes. All right, what are you going to do today?
I'm going to try out a bunch of Game Pass games that I haven't tried yet.
Oh, you should do that on stream.
No, 'cause I play stuff for like 5 seconds and I'm like, nah.
No, it'll be like a buffet, you know?
Yeah, it is like,
Where-
I love the smorgasbord.
Yeah, where you take a bite out of the chicken wing, you don't like it, so you put it back.
No, you
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm making a horrible visual. Like, I don't like this General Tso's chicken. I'll put it back for somebody else. Maybe they like it. Like, no, you contaminated everything. Throw it out. Go.
Don no touchy.
Exactly. See? What? And see? Oh, God, you're one of those. See, that's your person said, don't do that, and you go do it. So,
Don hi shade off hello.
Hi, can I touch chat?
no.
Do I have your permission?
No. Terms of service.
Chat.
I don't like buffets. Too many variables. Yeah. Like when the lady's like, oh, if you want it to be warm, why don't you stir it? You stir. I was like, oh my God. That was the worst. No, we literally went to a buffet and we're like, the food's cold. They're like, you stir it.
You gotta stir it.
I'm like, what? That's your job.
Boop the pumpkin.
Oh, everybody leave me alone. God. I will throw chat into the lake. Go. Get off of me. My God, this is not fun. Let's see. Yeah. God Reaper, you ask. Yes. Said it like 5 times. Where are you going now?
What? I'm gonna go play the
I kind of want chicken wings now. I do want chicken wings.
I bought boneless buffalo
Those are stupid. Those are stupid. I want to go to a buffalo wing place where they have all the different sauces. Yeah. But then there's people. Yeah.
Like Buffalo Wild Wings.
But that was a place. That was a place we went to.
Wild
The Buffalo Wild Wings that had all the different sauces that we could dip in there. That was pretty good.
No, it wasn't sauce.
What was it?
You had to get different flavors.
Oh, I had to
in
ask.
batches.
God, it's been like 5 years. I don't even remember what the
We got
procedure.
The Parmesan garlic.
Oh, the Parmesan garlic was really good.
We got.
Gym rage, don't cause this.
Yeah. See?
That was they don't have sauces. They put the sauces on it, and then we ate them, and they were yummy.
I have vague recollections. I thought it was like a dipping thing where we dipped it in.
They were pre-made.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Madsen, what's up? How's it going? Got 3 per high. All right, go play your games. I want a full report later.
Okay.
Full report.
All right.
Yeah. Make sure you close the door so the cat doesn't throw herself against it and knocks the things over.
She was already holding vigil out.
Yeah, I know. The cat does that. It's weird. Ow! Where did we leave off? Ow!
She literally just sits there and stares at your door.
Well, because we're special.
It's kind of creepy.
It is creepy. It's the Shining Twins kind of creepy. Ugh. Boom, 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 down, down, down. All right, where to leave off? You know where I left off? Trying to get coffee. Boom. You know the one article I actually saw about the new God of War game? They were like, it's not really a good game for people who like animals. Because I'm assuming there's hunting in there. So their whole angle for the article was like, it was really bad to see depictions of animal whatever happening in there. You know, because they got to hunt for food. But there you go. I don't know. Well, hopefully it does well. I don't know. You know what I want? I want another Gravity Rush games or something. All right. I'm still on that game. I love that game. But Kingdom Hearts coming to PlayStation Plus. Well, it doesn't help the 2 million subscribers that left. Read that. I missed a bunch of things. If I missed something, repost. Okay. Let's see. I need water now. Yeah. Oh, back to games. Hey, for people who are looking forward to the Pokemon, blah. The game's coming out, Scarlet Violet.
Random, but Alice Cooper cameoed in that 70s show. I think that's neat.
Yeah, that happened. Go.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Monkey Beast, thank you. And Como, thank you. No. Avert your eyes if you don't want spoilers because the Pokemon, Scarlet, Violet, whatever games, apparently there was a huge leak that's now like, it overfloweth with information. So there you go. Hope it's at school. I'm at work break. How's it go? Hey, what's up? Lakota Warrior. What's up? Hi. I'm going to say hope if you watch this later.
My
Hi.
God of War Ragnarok pre-order isn't coming till Friday now, and I'm pissed at GameStop.
Not till Friday. Are you sure you're going to see that? No. I'm not going to alarm you here, but anytime you get a collector's edition of anything, I'm assuming that's what it is. Especially there, I've known numerous people. Oh, your collector's, it's going to be delayed a bit. Oh, it won't show up till this day. Oh, well, it's going to be in like another week. Sorry, here's a refund. Yeah, because the employees took it and sold it on eBay.
The Triple H era in the WWE is off to a wild start. Not sure if anyone has heard of it.
I quite literally haven't watched WWE since it was WWF. I need Captain Lou Albano, okay? That's it. That was my era of wrestling. I'll watch Jade Cargill just throw people around for a little while. But, dude, perfect casting for Susie June. Boom, done. Lot has changed, buddy. Yeah, I know. But what am I going to do? What? I used to watch that when I was like a kid. I'd sit there and be like, I don't know, whenever they had it on, I'd be like, it's Hulkamania, yay. You know, it's like, dude, I don't keep up with any of it. Sergeant Slaughter. Brr. I always got him confused with who's the guy? Jesse Ventura. For some reason I thought that was him. He wasn't Sergeant Slaughter, right? Back in the day? Ventura was somebody completely different. He was a wrestler, wasn't he? I don't even know. I played Devil's Advocate, but Nintendo and Game Freak were stingy on the trailers. It's been the first one with was taster, then it's been rehashed some small new things in the trailer, so the leak. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a thing. But I never liked leaks for games because it kind of ruins it for people who are going to play it. You know, where they're like, oh, cool, I'm super excited about playing this. And then it's like, they could just be browsing and IGN will be like,
then
what?
Again, All Elite Wrestling still exists, led by Tony Khan.
Khan! I haven't watched that either. I haven't watched any wrestling. The last bit of wrestling I saw was, oh God. I'm actually trying to think of like an event. Mostly clips, like, you know, the Undertaker looking Undertaker-y and that kind of thing. Like, ugh. Like I quite literally just have no permanent recollection of events that have happened. Let's see. Yeah, nobody spoiled God of War, boy. I'm assuming he says boy a lot in that. Hopefully they didn't overdo it, because I feel like that became a meme, and I hope they don't play into that like later in the game where they're just like, hey, Kratos guy, say boy, just like 50. It's like person reading it says, I gotta say it 190 times.
I am only getting one version this time. I'm not even sure I'm gonna like this one since they have broken the one thing I liked about the games by allowing you to Skyrim the game.
Skyrim it. You mean mod it? I don't know. Like, I haven't paid attention to wrestling since the Von Erichs. Who are the Von Erichs? I don't know. Oh, open world. Oh, open world? Well, it's not open world? Uh-oh. I stopped watching some people for playing new games and getting spoilers before the game was widely available. Yeah, that happened. Like, God of War Ragnarok was like top viewing on Twitch yesterday, and I'm like, the game didn't even come out. I think it came out this morning at like 1 a.m. But it was, 24 hour prior. Everyone was playing it on Twitch, and I'm like, bruh, like, what? Who are all these people watching this? You know? It's like you're literally ruining the game for yourself. Go. Oh, not linear. Okay.
I am going to one of those events next month. New Year's Smash, First Bank Center in Broomfield, Colorado. I was going to go a couple of years back, before I suffered dehydration.
What?
This event has eluded
Me for so long, I'll finally come true next month.
me.
Yes!
Twitch adds new sort feature for your followed channels. Of course it doesn't work right.
Yeah, there was that sorting thing. What? Basically, on things you follow, it's like most watch or then recommended for you, which is like basically everybody I follow. I'm like, this doesn't help me, bro. Brr. Stay hydrated, damn it. Oh, speaking of events. Ooh. All right, for people of the dark music genres, all right, you know, the goths that hot, who are willing to actually go to a concert next year, May 13th. May 13th. Sick New World. For those into kind of dark music, there you go. Like, look up the festival, music festival / concert / whatever. Huge amount of bands. But, interestingly enough, the one band that has not played in the States in 14 years, the Sisters of Mercy, will be playing at this event, allegedly. 14 years, bruh. Bro! We actually saw them quite a bit ago when they actually did play in the States. All right, they're not that great live. Okay, they're a studio band as far as I'm concerned. But there you go. So if you didn't want to see it, then look up that thing. No, dude, that is kind of a thing. You know, you don't want that to like skip by if you're like one of those goth people who are like, dude, I never got to see Sisters of Mercy, man. I live in the States. This sucks. You know? So there you go. Bump, bump, bump. Taking Stargate, creatives. Yeah. Good voice actor. It's not fun anymore. No. Last time I really paid attention to wrestling was when Dwayne Johnson was still wrestling. The Rock. Yeah. But what are you gonna do? Boom. 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 All right, where did I leave off? I think I got everything, right? Yeah. All right. Wow.
Anyway, in college basketball news, five-star wing Cody Williams has committed to the Colorado Buffaloes. CU's first ever five-star recruit since ESPN started tracking this stuff 5 years ago.
It's basketball. That's another thing I don't keep up with. You keep up with a lot of stuff I have no idea about. You know? That's like giving me football stats right now. Like, oh yeah, dude, this guy ran this many yards. It's the biggest yard rush since 1952 when that other guy did it with the helmet. I literally know anything. Here's what I know about sports. I am terrible at them, so I don't play them. Don't cry about it. Let's see. Oh man, let's see. Last time I saw wrestling was when Stone Cold was wrestling. Yeah. It's your fun for me anyway. Ah, there you go. Bump, 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 bump. Trying to think what else. There was some other weird thing happening. Tell me words.
Go sports ball.
Sports ball. Hope kicked me in a what? Why? Last night because we were playing soccer in the living room. See, that's it. Sports-related injuries. Kick him in the nards. Wolfman's got nards. Dude, it's so obscure right now. I wonder if that's really become a cult classic. The references from Monster Squad. It's kind of a cult classic, but I'm not sure how big of a cult classic it is at this point. What was the other thing? Treehouse of Horror. That was the other thing we got to see. Dude, the parody of Death Note was fun. Anybody see that? That was good. I liked it. Dude, I think from what I've heard, and somebody's got to substantiate this, the same studio that did the Death Note animation actually did that Simpsons short. Allegedly, from what I've heard. But I'm not sure if that's true, so there you go. You can remember the last time I kept up with sports, I immediately have the Super Bowl on for the commercials. I watch sports for the commercials, damn it. Sure enough in here. I stopped watching Simpsons when Bart's teacher married Flanders. That was a thing? Krabappel? I thought the voice actor passed away and they just kind of, they vanished. They did the animation. Yes! See? Hey, the internet didn't lie to me. That's rare. What? It's good to know. All right. It was actually a very fun take on that. So, Kirby, what's up? How's it going? That happened roughly a year before she passed away. Oh, okay. The only things I've kept up with The Simpsons have been the Treehouse of Horrors. So I haven't seen actually any of the other episodes because I was like, I can't invest that much time. I still got to go through Marvel stuff, et cetera, et cetera. But the person who does Marge's voice, that is getting real raspy. Because I haven't heard it in quite literally a decade. And then the last episode I watched was the Treehouse of Horror, the last one that came out. That voice is I'd get that looked at. Wow. Dude, no, man, I worry about that. You can kind of tell. It's just like, yeah. And I mean, it happens when you get older. I don't know how old they are, but I'm worried about them. It's Marge. Let's see. Nothing much. Been working on overlays for Twitch. Overlays! The bane of my existence. Ugh. Well, it's tedious. Dude, all the layout work and stuff like that. Now I know why people just, like, get them off of, like, the internet. They're just like, whatever, just go, slap it together. Fitz's verse is starting to sound more like her mom, her sister, as she's gotten older. Yeah, but the character hasn't gotten older. That would work perfectly if the rest of the characters, like, aged. But, you know, cartoons, they don't age. Just their voices do, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. It's coffee time. Pumpkin Guy wants to know if you've had your daily supply of caffeine. Bum, bum. They're trying to make an Indiana Jones series on Disney Plus. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, and speaking of weird things they're trying to make another Rocketeer film. But it keeps, like, I think they just lost a director they had lined up for it. I'm like, who's making a Didn't the original Rocketeer movie do terrible? What's up?
I literally paid for Streamlabs Premium, downloaded the one I wanted, then canceled my subscription and kept my overlays.
There you go. What? Yeah. Dude, overlays are time consuming. But then again, I do like doing stuff myself, so that's why we got all our weird little things. Let's see. They can't have indie eat monkey brains anymore. That's illegal. Well, during the time it took place in the film, it was perfectly fine. What? It's fine. As far as Marge's voice actor, voice hadn't just, catered itself, it's like Mower from the 1920s trying to run like Mower from 2022. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm just going by Disney logic. Yeah, pretty much. Disney logic. Bum, bum, bum. Anything is making TV chroma key ready for overlays. Nice.
I find it funny when back in the day Marge and Homer met in the 70s, then progressed to meeting in the 90s. Did they do it again for the 2000s?
No idea. Psychora, what's up? 68 moons. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. We're in the pool for some reason. It's very cold. I'm not going in there. No, because she's insane. That's why. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Hey, what's your news? What's going on? How are things going? Did you eat all your Halloween candy yet, or do you have any left over? What? I've been eating too much Halloween. We didn't get any trick-or-treaters. We got nothing. You know, because your stupid little town is a stupid place that's got stupid trunk or treat with stupid people not wanting to go walking around. You know? And then I had to go to the dentist the day after Halloween. But they picked out all the little Kit Kats. That's pretty good. What? Hey, for the amount of money I got to pay a dentist, I'm making them work for it. I didn't even floss the night before. Let's see. I paid for overlays to do cool things. Yeah, I kind of like doing that myself. I'm cheap. I'm so cheap. That's why. I have so many treat bags left. There you go. All right, candy for days. Nice. I have the same problem. Trunk or treat ruined my Halloween. Yeah. There was this person that really, like, did up their house. And it's just like, when I saw them, I was like, hey, bro, are you getting trick-or-treaters? They're like, we got, like, one. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of effort for one person. They're like, well, yeah. And you could tell, like, the wind was knocked out of them. What's up? Sir, gifted a sub to Max Marvel. Thank you. Boom. Thank you for gifting a sub. We still have the blood. Yes, we do. That's the Halloween blood leftovers. Had my MRI last week. I'm stable. Stable, yes. I'm not sure if I had any new lesions from seizures, but wait until December 19th for the doctor. December 19th. I got a question. I don't know if it's just you, but doctor's appointments seem to be taking forever to get a hold of, right? Is that just me or is everybody? Because I got to tell you, locally, every time I'm like, yeah, I'd like to make an appointment for a doctor, they're like, yeah, that's going to take you like 2 months. I'm like, bro, aren't we all caught up by now? I know, like, the whole pandemic thing kind of sidelined a lot of doctors' appointments and whatnot, but bro, are we just still playing catch-up, you know? Doctors are very overloaded. I know they're overloaded. And usually when I go, I'll be like, look, can I just do, like, a telehealth call? You know, because it might be something minor, like a sinus infection or something like that. I mean, I'll go to a doctor if it's something serious, like, okay, I can't see, you know, like, but, PTSD prob. Yeah, I can imagine. Good vibes, everybody. Yes. Halloween's still fun, though. Yeah, it's still fun. I try to make it fun. Let's see. By the way, did you see the Super Mario movie trailer coming in April 2023? Yeah, Chris Pratt sounds very Chris Pratty. Let's see. It's everybody. Yeah, everybody's waiting. Dude, even my dentist, bro. I'm like, dude, I gotta fix this tooth. They're like, yeah, we'll put you down for like February. I'm like, what? That's like 3 months from now. What are you talking about? Yeah, just eat on the other side. For 3 months? Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be having soft pasta and marshmallows for the next 3 months. So if I gain weight, it's your fault. Need to leave for a bit. Got a student on my Zoom. Go. Be well. Don't yell at them. They're trying. Good vibes, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, let's good vibe it. Boom. Boom. Good vibes to everyone because the world's not fun, but we gotta make it better. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. I have to travel through 5 counties to get a neurologist personal. Wow. 5 counties? What the hell? Dude. It makes it hard to set up a physical when they have a plan 3 or 4 months ahead. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Especially when you're like, okay, the one benefit of, you know, working for yourself, aside from the 90-hour work week, at least you can kind of schedule your own stuff further out. So if they say like, you know, oh, Tuesday in February, you're like, all right, whatever, sure, put me down. But, you know, a lot of people who work, they don't know what their schedule is going to be 4 or 5 months from now, you know? It's ridiculous. And then you try to tell your place of employment, look, I need this Tuesday off in February. And they'll be like, well, the schedule hasn't been made yet. We got to see what happens. Like, don't put me down on the schedule because I ain't going to be here. Yeah. God, I just want everything to catch up where it was. Dude, okay, pre-pandemic, I was able to call a doctor, be like, I'm not feeling well. Can you come in at 3? Yes, I can. Yeah, that was the turnover rate that we had locally at the time. Now it's like, yeah, I don't feel well. Maybe we can squeeze you in next week. I could be over whatever's ailing me by then, or I could be dead. Well, if it gets worse, go to the emergency room. Oh, that shouldn't be like the go-to thing. Go to the emergency room. I'm like, dude, it's probably not an emergency, but I may need an antibiotic or something, you know? God. Ugh. Anyway, I haven't seen a doctor in 15 years. I'll probably just keel over randomly someday. It's good to, if you don't keep up with doctors, one thing I would definitely say to do is keep up with your eyes. That's the important thing. Okay? Eyeballs. What? Just saying. Eyeballs. Purchase Turkey Day food. Fucking Reno, got to ship it to you. I'm excited to help out a friend. Some yummy food. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good job. That reminds me, we got to get our stuff together for food banks. Food banks. What? We always do it every year. We try to give something. Go. Thank you. Hey, I can't even say that. Tina, thank you for YouTube following. That's what that was. No, they're both active at the same time for some reason now. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yay. What? Food banks are important. Or your boss tells you to find someone to cover your shift. Oh my God, I used to hate that. Hey, I need next Wednesday off. Well, if you can find somebody to cover your shift, that's your job. You are the boss. You are El Boss. You know, you're the dude that does this. Okay, it's your job to finagle schedules. You know, I gotta beg to all my coworkers. Can you please cover for me? Can you cover for me? What's up?
19 moons.
Hey, 19 moons. Black Viking, thank you. Go.
In 2 days, The Cure will release the 30th anniversary deluxe edition of Wish, one of their underrated albums back then. CD 1 will feature all the songs fully remastered, and the next 2 discs will contain
Some unreleased songs and demos. I'm not quite sure I care about the remasters. Those are usually hit or miss for me. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Yeah, I've noticed the remaster brings a lot of clarity, but it ends up not allowing the music to breathe. You know? I hope it's done well. Oh my God. And hey, The Cure. Stop releasing old crap and make something new. God. I know they got like new songs in the bank, you know, kind of thing, and they're just going to put out a new album. They better hurry up. You know, come on. Dun, dun, dun. And thank you for your contribution to charity, especially struggling artists. Yeah, awesome. Well, struggling is a month-by-month thing. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Jeff Bridges, no way, man, I'm the dude. That's why I got out of retail after 25 years of working in office as a drafter now. Nice, there you go. The worst is you have time off, and the day before, they're like, yeah, we need you to come in. Yeah, mandatory overtime. We need you to come in. Wait, no. See, if somebody called me up and they were like, we need you to come in. Yeah, how much do you need me to come in, huh? Like, are we talking about time and a half? I used to do that. And back in the day, you could. Now, not so much. But I always used to be like, dude, time and a half, I'm there. They're like, all right. Yeah. Of course, you could do a 12-hour shift and, you know, nobody would be like, oh, this isn't right. You know, that kind of thing. Hopefully. Thank you, Sakura. Yeah. Look like my time is up. I have work today. Hope your stream goes well and have an awesome day. Kirby, be well. Try to enjoy work. I know it's work. Oh, Dawn is yelling at something. Where's the... Oh, I read that. Jeff Bridges. 2 days. We got that. Read that. Hopefully. Office space. Yeah, we're going to need you to come in tomorrow. Okay. What? That always happens, you know? We need you to come in tomorrow, but tomorrow's my day off. Well, not anymore. Oh, come on. The 69 Eyes have a Christmas song, I found out. Weird when goth bands do stuff like that. What? It could be work. It could work. Merry Christmas. Here's a present of death. Dun, 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 dun. Under the tree, which is burning with hate. I don't know. Good. I need more coffee. More coffee. Mo coffee. I feel like it's watered down. I feel like the coffee's watered down. I don't think we use it. They have a heavy metal Christmas album, so why not goth ones? Yeah, why not? You know? Come on. You know, break out the black Christmas trees, put little skulls instead of ornaments on there, and top it all off with a giant, I don't know, bat wings instead of a star. What? Goth Christmas. Okay, if you do an image search for goth Christmas tree, I guarantee you something's going to come up on Google, okay? There you go, wolf skull. Look it up. When I celebrate as a pagan, complete with honoring Krampus. Krampus! That's right. Hey, that's coming up. There to Krampus. My German heritage. Yeah, we got some German heritage too, but we don't delve into it. I don't know why. Because we were predominantly raised by hand-waving Italians yelling at us to eat more. No, I mean, seriously, it's like, what? Italian, German, Scottish, like 2% Arabic, or Middle Eastern or whatever, and some other European something or other. I don't know. At least according to genetics so far. But yeah, no, dude, your whole household is like, hey, manja, eat. You know, it's just like, hey, what about the German things? What? They were like confused. Started listening to Christmas music. No, don't start listening to Christmas music. No, not Christmas music. No. Hey, Lindsey Sterling's coming out with yet another Christmas album. Oh, God. I like Lindsey Sterling's good, but the Christmas songs hurt my soul. Tamales every year. Nice. Giant Euromut. Euromut. Dun 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 dun. Celebrate harvest and that the earth has provided delicious foods and we shouldn't take for granted what they got in front of us. Pretty much. Hey, I'm glad for everything we got. Everything. All the things. Matt RX, hi. What's up? No pickle on a tree. I don't put pickles on a tree. Don't forget about the holiday before that one in December. You know, the one where there's a turkey involved. I don't know. Isn't Thanksgiving considered offensive? Dude, people argue so much about Thanksgiving, especially in the States now, you know, between how it started and then the families bickering and then inevitably everybody just trying to enjoy their food but getting massive indigestion because people turn everything into politics. And before you know it, people are throwing chicken bones at each other all day. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like I feel like Thanksgiving turned into a holiday of let's see how long we can tolerate the relatives before they inevitably usher them out of the house. Oh, God. Dun, 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 dun. You need to hear Motorhead sing Silent Night one time at least. There you go. I think most people hate their family too much to care about Thanksgiving anymore. I don't know. Well, okay, we have this rare instance in society. Okay, you get along with your immediate family. That's it. You don't have a problem with your mom, your brother, your dad, any of them. You know, none of them. They all good. Right? You literally get along, and you will hang out and actually have conversations with them like they're human beings. You know, and I think maybe that's a big problem with not only kids but parents as well. Where at a certain point, when you get to a certain age, a parent should be treating their kid like an adult, and the kid should be looking at their parents as just people they can hang out with, you know, as opposed to like, that is my mom, that is my dad. They're human beings, you know? You know, the more you know about them, the better off you are, you know, because then you can learn a lot about yourself. You predominantly take after your mom. That's where all the swearing comes from.
Thanksgiving is easy. Eat turkey, have some sides, eat a slice of pie, then watch Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, people generally, you know, when you get a family over, it's very difficult to do that. Everyone's loud, everyone's yelling. You know, there's that one person criticizing the food that somebody took hours upon hours to create and cook. I live many states away from my family. I know you can Zoom Thanksgiving. It's a Zoomsgiving. Do you think they should make pizza crust out of pizza instead of out of crust? No, because pizza is essentially bread, cheese, and sauce. You can't really make crust out of sauce. You can cheese, That's going to be a really crunchy cheese. Apart from planes, trains, and automobiles, I'm struggling to think of many movies that take place during or around Thanksgiving. Tower Heist. There you go. Let's see. Just noticed that Pauline is reading Fingers of Fear. What's the premise of this book? People are afraid of getting tickled? I don't know. Could be. Could be. You don't know. Let's see. Oh, give me a second. Damn it. No, I hate when I have something and I can't find it. Bro, really? All right. Let's find out what Fingers of Fear is about. I am impressed, okay? I am impressed that literally we pick chat, you got to be slightly impressed. No, because everyone's just like, oh, dude, he totally just pulled that off the internet. Okay, let's find out what this is about. All right. Unusual, perilous, real excitement. What more can you ask? New York Herald Tribune. If Lovely Gray Osbury escapes the curse of the full moon, she will be free to live and love. Oh, that's nice. Frightened Gray Osbury seems possessed by a fiend who shrouded itself in darkness of her eerie family home. By day, Gray is a charming, normal woman, but when the moon is full, she becomes a demon driven by lust for human blood. I think we all are. Who or what causes Gray torment? I don't know. Is she merely reacting hysterically to the strange history of her family? Or is she truly a creature of the damned? Paperback Library, world's leading publisher of Gothics. Now you know. Dude, come on. What year did this come out? Jeez. All right, dude. I have no idea how old this book is. Let's see. Oh, God. Give me a second. Oh, snap. Bro, this is a first printing. Bro, look at that. First printing, July 1966. Bro, it's totally worth a lot of money. Sounds intriguing. It smells like an old book. It smells like those pages have seen wars. Oh my God. Pan, what's up? Seems somewhat less hyper and more subdued than normal. What? Oh, you should have been here earlier. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Best Christmas movie, Die Hard or Deadpool? It's got to be Die Hard. Come on. Wonder if Pauline would read Logan's Run. Probably. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's a first printing. Before video games were really even a thing, so all you had was books and Shudder's television. Just books. Yeah, and you only had a couple of channels, too. I just looked up, got Christmas tree and a fake tree covered in tombstone ornaments came up, so they do exist. Yes! See, there you go. Bum, 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 bum. That's pretty good. Oh, God, I need more coffee. Okay, we pulled out Fingers of Fear. I think they're ridiculous. All right, now I got to put this somewhere else. Fingers of Fear. All right, there you go. I guess that's intriguing enough to keep reading it, right? Let's see. Video games have existed since the 70s. Yeah, but how many people had access to them? Not a lot, you know? What? Oh, dude, they're making a Monster Hunter mobile game. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing. But apparently it's going to be made by a company called... Is it Timmy? Like Timi? But it's a 10-cent company, so keep that in mind. Brr. Well, I mean, people like Monster Hunter. I just don't know if they want a mobile version of it, you know? Oh, God. Gremlins will always be my favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, there is Gremlins. Gremlins is definitely a Christmas movie. I love that theme song. Jerry Goldsmith, yay. 60s? No. What, 60s had board games. And, bleh, board games. Wow.
73 months. Also, yada yada, blessings of the almighty Waffles be with you all this day.
Hey, Pope Waffles, hope you're doing well. Hey, 73. 73 months. Oh, praise Pope Waffles. Syrup be with you. Amen. Thank you. What about Die Hard? We already covered Die Hard as a Christmas movie. We did it. He's going to need another Timmy. So 70% chance the mobile will be a bad gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's the new thing. Everyone's trying to get on the gotcha games as a form of gambling now. You know, like everyone's complaining about loot crates and stuff like that. And like, oh, man, it's predatory, man. Bro, dude, buddy. And now everyone's like, oh, gotcha games, dude, that too. It's like they didn't realize it was essentially the same mechanic. And then somebody brought it to somebody's attention. And they're like, oh, this is the same thing as gambling, bro. Video games were at first considered a luxury. That's why in old 70s movies you'd see an Atari in a rich person's house in the background. Yep. Fancy rich people. Like VCRs and CD players. Gremlins is a Christmas movie too. I know. We just said Gremlins. What? I like Christmas movies that are a bit dark. I kind of don't like the wholesome feels ones because they get a little tedious. Yeah. I mean, Home Alone had like some emotional feels to it, but people were getting bonked on the head most of the time. That was the fun part, you know? I gotta watch the second one. I haven't watched the second one in a while, where he's in New York. Bam, bam. Trancers was a great... Trancers? Scrooge was an excellent Christmas movie. Yeah. Especially Hallmark movies. I think that's all they make is Christmas movies at this point. Yeah, Christmas love, Christmas together, Christmas warmth, Christmas feels, the feeling of Christmas, the soul of Christmas, love at Christmas, Christmas dinner, forgotten love of Christmas, the present of love. You know, just like weird things like that. Home Alone 2 is good enough. Yeah, apparently there's numerous sequels. Hallmark sucks. They used to be good. Okay, Hallmark used to be good. They had an excellent Hallmark movie about Merlin. It had oh god, what's his name? Jurassic Park guy, flipping that dude, that guy. And they also did a very decent rendition of Alice in Wonderland that had Martin Short as the Mad Hatter. That was actually pretty good. Also, Gene Wilder was in there as the turtle. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was like in the late 90s, I think. You know? Sam O'Neill. There you go. That guy. Yeah. He was in that. Yeah, Miranda Richardson was in that as well. And she was really good in that. That era is kind of gone. Yeah, it's well gone. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. That late 90s, Hallmark actually tried. Yeah. I think they did a couple other movies like that. I think they might have done a version of Snow White, which I never saw. Something with leprechauns, I think. I don't know. Hallmark today is still better than any Lifetime original. Oh, God. I haven't even watched either of them in so long. He played Damien in The Omen 3, yes. And he was also that guy in John Trent in The Mouth of Madness. I want to see your supervisor. That guy. He's so good in that. Not reality. What's up?
Looks like a price increase in the Nintendo Switch is coming in the near future.
Yep.
And why does the PSVR 2 costs more to get than the PS5?
Right? Yeah. Dude, it's like $600 for the PSVR 2, bro. And you know what? Most of the older games aren't going to be compatible with the new PlayStation VR. And all those VR games they showcased, like 11 out of the 13 are going to be on PC anyway. So it's like, they're not even exclusives. I'm like, bro, what am I going to do with this? Yeah. It is an odd time in production history to be pushing out high-priced ticket items because people don't have the money anymore, man.
And the MetaQuest Pro price is ridiculously high. Yet you don't play games there, is all work.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, they're, focusing on industry business leaders. That's why you had what was it, the MetaQuest, Oculus 2, whatever the hell it was. That was an excellent price point at $300, but then that got jacked up an extra $100 for some godforsaken reason, and now it's like, all right, well, it's still a cheap enough entry level thing. It's still cheaper than a PSVR though. Go.
It does have more technology than most headsets at the moment, but also they are going to do update patches for the old VR PS4 games.
Yeah, we'll see. No, anytime they're like, well, we're going to do this. Yeah, okay. I'm still waiting on backwards compatibility for a lot of stuff, too. God. I don't trust anything that any company ever says ever anymore until it actually rolls out and it's like, here it is. Like, yay. No, I feel like everybody lies to the public just to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to invest in this because they said they're going to do this. Yeah. Ugh. Facebook metaverse is tanking. Well, I think people realize, much like crypto and NFTs, who wants to invest in digital property that doesn't mean anything? But I live next to Snoop Dogg. What? You really don't. But to be honest, you're better buying a headset only off of eBay after buying the rest separately because you end up paying 90% of the third-party attachments. Yeah, pretty much. I'm still excited for Violent Night. Seen Santa wreck organized crime looks my kind of dumb Christmas action movie. Yes! There you go. That's what we need more of. That's the kind of Christmas I want right now. I need dumb, derpy Christmas. When it was first announced, that's what they said? Yeah, we'll see. Always skeptical, always skeptical, always skeptical. Yeah. Has there been any update on the Lollipop Chainsaw remake that's supposed to be coming out? Because I haven't heard jack since it was announced. Yeah? No, man, they're going to do like a remake of it. And not just a remaster, a remake. Of course, it probably won't have any of the music in it because of licensing issues and stuff like that. And, but supposedly they're not going to tone down nothing. Thankfully. I must have MetaQuest Pro controllers that can make made to work with the Quest 2. Weird. You missed all the stream. Just an hour and a half of it. Still got about 30 minutes left. Yeah, I haven't heard any. Yeah, all right. So it wasn't just me. I was kind of hoping there'd be more info floating around that I might have missed, but nobody tells me nothing. All right, jeez, man. God. One thing I'm looking forward to. Oh, weird sidetrack. Hey, you know how Japan makes musicals that are anime and stuff like that? Like there's basically, how there's like a lot of Sailor Moon musicals? They're literally putting together a DVD/Blu-ray box set of those things from like the last, I think, 8 years or so. I didn't even think they would do that, but apparently that's a thing. So I guess if you really care about Sailor Moon musicals, that's interesting. It's interesting to me that it even exists, like, oh God. Like, oh God, no. I didn't know there were musicals, okay? I find it very weird that Japan makes musicals of, like, a lot of animes. Like, they have stage plays and everything. It's weird. Yeah. I have an EKG tomorrow. Heart stress test Friday. Words of advice: don't stress yourself. I mean, I know that's the whole test, but yeah. I don't know. Don't stress about it. You know, go through it, see what happens. Yeah. I've had EKGs before. They're kind of fun. You know, they hook you up with little diodes, and they're just like, all right, you're not dead. I'm like, yay. You know, that kind of thing. Stress test. I've never had a stress test. That's where they kind of make you jog in place, or they just jack you up with a bunch of adrenaline or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Sailor Moon musicals. There you go. Once I saw something like with the candy cane. What? Sometimes Christmas. What? What? Yeah. I just hear, you know, I just hear mumbling in the background now. Oh, God. What was the other weird news? There's some other weird news happening. Making a Rambo sequel. I don't know if we need another Rambo sequel. I feel like he's going to be in a senior home just attacking people. Every foamy rant is a stress test. Bump, 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 bump. Speaking of violent Santa Claus, what? Seen a new one? Yeah. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere. Foamy won. No, Foamy didn't win the Powerball. Who said that? Oh, no, we played the Powerball and won $8, if that counts. $8. Yeah, we're a Powerball winner for $8. There you go. Well, I guess why am I even streaming today with that kind of money? $8, chat. We won $8. God. We need new action heroes. The old ones are going to be broken if they keep going. Yeah, it's just going to be Chris Pratt and a lot of stuff and Dwayne Johnson. And then they're going to have to retire them. Is that $8 taxable? Probably. Rambo just feels too played out these days. I don't even know why there would need to be another Rambo movie. I didn't see the last one because I didn't care. I wasn't a Rambo person when it came out. I'm not a war guy, you know. I'll watch Rocky and stuff like that, but you know, I don't want to get into people getting blown up and that kind of things. My friend spent $250 and won $1. Dope. Chris Pratt will soon become a Frank Welker voice actor. I cried side to that. Yeah. What are you gonna do? $8, you can get a Twitter blue check mark now. Yeah, I had to win the Lotto to get a blue check mark. Oh God. They did a father-daughter Rambo last. What the hell is left? Rambo's dead? Question mark. Well, from what I've heard, it's like the passing the torch kind of thing. Because, you know, you want to have an ultra-violent guy, like, pass the torch on to the next generation of ultra-violent people. Yay. But the violence is justified. Oh, here we go. I still consider stock market glorified gambling. Yep. But what are you going to do? It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. Gambling everything. Yeah. Rambo Extreme. Yep. Next Rambo's going to have a little skateboard and sunglasses. And know all the cool catchphrases. And they're going to murder with memes. Be like the title for an updated Columbo episode. Murder by meme. I still say Mark Ruffalo would be a perfect Columbo. He would be an excellent Columbo. I want him to be Columbo. I'm just saying. Last Rambo was good and the ending finished the series. Well, not according to people who have money and want to make more movies. Does Stallone have enough money? He has made a fortune doing nothing but sequels for 30 years. Yeah, at that point, you're just making stuff because you like doing it, I guess. What? If I had like Sylvester Stallone money, I would still be making stuff. You know, I would still have fun with it. Oh, speaking of which, we got a new character coming out. Don't worry, not for the main series or anything, but your derpy little comic book. Yeah, so we got a new character in there. Took us a while to get that one together. It was fighting us the whole time. Bam, bam. Rambo, Retirement Home of Doom. Yeah, it'll be like Bubba Hotep, but with a lot more bullets. Let's see. Stock market is like the casino, and the house always wins. Yeah, but sometimes Reddit tries to, you know, rig the market, you know, but allegedly. That was funny. Come on, dude. Stonks, bro. Stonks. Whatever happened to Bean? I know Bean's still a thing. It's like all those characters are still a thing. It's just like a lot of people didn't gravitate towards the animated thing, so now it's like all that stuff is going to be shoved into a comic book whenever we get a chance to get around to that. And people are just like, I don't really like the island version. You know? So it's like, what am I going to do? It's like with animation, you really got to be picky and choosy. It's not like I can just come out here and, like do a whole thing with squirrels and stuff and it'll be like, okay, nobody liked it. It's not a big deal because I only invested 3 hours in it. You know, it's like cartoons, you really got to be picky and choosy about what you make because it's a lot of time for very little payoff. Like minuscule. Let's see. Adam Sandler is another one of those. He just makes movies with his friends for fun, I swear. Yeah, pretty much. Who be Halloween? Come on. I rewatched that this year. I had it on in the background, and I'm like, it's a Halloween movie, whatever. You know, Steve Buscemi's in it. Back in the 80s and 90s, they made a cartoon off of every movie, even Rambo. Yep. Those people sucked. I like Pete. Yeah, well. Dude, it's like really weird. And here's the thing, collectively, if you look at just the views, like the derpy style island series, it basically gets half the views as everything else. So it's just like, yeah, whatever. People are just, I don't like it. Me. You know, and I'm like, all right, well, you don't want to give it a chance, so I guess we're just going to put it in a comic book. We're still working on it. We're very defiant. But, you know, at this point, it's just like there's so little... I want to say as far as animation goes for your cartoons, there's so little payoff in getting that stuff made. It's like, I want to get stuff that people are like, oh, cool. Because I don't think people have time for waiting for an experiment to pay off. You know, people are just like, I want to see what I want to see. Yeah. So it's a trial and error thing. Mr. Bean Goes to the Dentist is still a classic. Yeah. But an animator, I'd love to have you as a voice actor, man. I have 2 different series with scripts for them, but I draw like a 5-year-old with, so I can't put them out. Hey, I would say just go with it. Doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. Have you seen the content that's out there? Like, don't even worry about the quality of work anymore, especially if you're just starting out. It's like, why not? Just throw it out there. See what happens. Yeah. It might have a weird charm that people gravitate towards. Rambo doesn't seem like the kind of series to be adapted for children's cartoons. Well, it was the 80s, 90s. I mean, what are you going to do? They did Men in Black. They did Beetlejuice. You know, that was kind of weird. A lot of stuff. It's crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Isn't Adam Sandler making another movie with the people that did on... oh, God. The Gems movie, what was it called? Oh, God, I'm losing my mind. What?
Is Imagine Dragons' debut album Night Visions still underrated 10 years later?
I think it's overrated. Dude, Imagine Dragons, I always classify them as one of those overrated kind of bands. It's like they had a handful of songs that were catchy, but I wasn't like sitting there saying, yes! Imagine Dragons, yay! I don't know. I feel like AWOL Nation was... I like them better for my taste. But, what? I like them. Well, even their songs are hit or miss too, but, you know. There was a RoboCop cartoon. There you go. RoboCop. Dead or Alive. Buy my cereal. Wait, what? The RoboCop cereal. Wait, why is it RoboCop cereal? What? Imagine Dragons, they fitty for me. Besides, I have a weird taste, so never trust my taste in music because I'm super opinionated about it. Bum bum bum. And what do I want? Coffee or whatever. I didn't really eat a lot today, so I feel like I got coffee jitters now. Coffee jitters. La, la, la. There's a Jumanji cartoon. There was a Jumanji cartoon? I can see that working, though.
The maker of One Punch Man literally created it as a way for him to practice his art so he could make the series he wanted to called Mob Psycho. Though Mob Psycho is excellent, most people like One Punch Man more, so you never know what will...
Yeah, you never know what'll happen. Well, that's the thing. It's like, Here's the thing. When you create stuff, especially if you've been around for a long time, like, okay, The Simpsons, right? Hold on.
Speaking of them, AWOL Nation released their covers album, and released 2 new songs for the year. Their covers album My Echo, My Shadows, My Covers and Me was good, but still underrated.
Everything's underrated. Well, everything gets lost in the cracks these days. No, when you create something, like say something like The Simpsons, right? Like the Matt Groening guys had a lot of spinoffs. He had Futurama, he had Disenchanted, Life is Hell, that little comic strip that he did. And basically, he's the Simpsons guy, right? Usually when you're established for something, that's what people know you by. And then everything else you do pales in comparison because it's just the way it is. Same thing happened to, what was it? People did Rick and Morty. They got a couple of, they got other video games. They got other, what's that series they do? See, it's like, even for me, I'm just like, whatever. The person that did the regular show, it's like they had that other, thing, almost something. Yeah. And it was just like, yeah, no, regular show, Adventure Time, same thing. Creator of that, has other stuff. They're like, Adventure Time, And it's just, that's the way it is. People want just more of what they know, which is, it's kind of sad because I usually try to keep up with creators that I like. And I'm like, oh, they're cool. They're doing something else. Let's see what this works, And I also get, being like, oh, dude, I'd rather see more Adventure Time. But, I think that's run its course. Yeah. Like Berkeley Breath with Bloom County. He did Farland and Opus, but nothing was ever as big. Yeah, pretty much. Like Bill Watterson, he's an excellent artist. If he did another comic strip that wasn't Calvin and Hobbes, people would be like, it's not Calvin and Hobbes. It's just, same thing with Jim Davis. It's not Garfield. He had the U.S. Acres thing. It's not Garfield. It's just the way it is, and it's sad, but that's just the human psychology about it that nobody's ever gotten over, Sometimes in music, you can kind of branch out from that, like certain bands that were, or certain people that were in bands end up might have a better solo career. But even Amy Lee from Evanescence, they're like, Evanescence, no, I like your solo stuff, but Evanescence, bro, when are you going to get back together? Bring me to life. Come on. That kind of thing, and what are you going to do? Even Tim Burton, even as a director, he starts deviating from his weird spooky stuff. People are like, dude, go back to your weird spooky stuff. Nobody likes experimentation, because there's a learning curve when it comes to that. Yeah. Like with Tim Allen's new sitcom. Hey, this isn't Home Improvement. Yeah, pretty much. Phil Collins is an exception. Yeah, I mean, that was those are one of those instances. Peter Gabriel as well. Apparently Genesis wasn't as good as a band as opposed to the solo things. If you really want to get old-timey, like Steve Winwood, he was a lead singer to Traffic for, I think the Traffic for a while. Dude, even people like Pete Townsend, Roger Daltrey, when they play concerts and stuff, play that thing you did in The Who, It's like Led Zeppelin, Page and Plant, all that stuff. The people just want that old thing that they liked, and they're like, I want to see it again. Yeah. Burn It Down is one of my favorite tracks. Yeah, there you go. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. I put a rare hat trick with The Simpsons, Futurama, and Disenchantment. I actually prefer Close Enough over regular show. Yeah, but, you might have more experimental taste, but popular usage, it's going to be Simpsons, Futurama, Disenchanted. Basically the order in which they were released. Same thing with regular show. It's going to be rare that you find people are like, well, I like Close Enough better than regular show. People are going to be like, wait, what? Yeah. Sad but true. Yeah. Watch Modern Family and saw Al Bundy with a family he truly deserved. Right? There's that too. And then that even happens with actors when they get when they're not typecast. Then you're just like, how is this even working? Yeah, it's weird, but whatever. Just keep it in mind if you're a creative person. Sometimes being creative is more difficult than you think is. Hey, speaking of not being creative, Warner Brother wants to make more Harry Potter movies. Well, at least Harry Potter-esque movies. You know, the whole Hogwarts thing, but not apparently not Fantastic Beasts, because they destroyed that by saying, oh, we're gonna have to get rid of Johnny Depp because there was accusations and stuff like that, and we didn't even follow through to see if he was innocent or guilty. Get out. So yeah, that suffered a bit. Good job, Warner Brothers. But you know, again, I don't know. Warner Brothers saying they want to work on something doesn't mean anything at this point. Yeah. That's what happened to Bruce Willis. Yeah. What was the other thing? They also wanted to do Lord of the Rings movies or something, right? We want to make more Lord of the Rings movies. Stop. Just stop. It's going to be part of the Middle Earth universe. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna have what? How to HR? This is not that. Well, then you make it like they made a bargain. There you go. I would keep in mind, though, there are a lot of shows about hell now. Like, I don't know why. People are like, hey, a lot of shows about hell. What does this, does Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel? Then there's, what's the other one with the kid? I think Danny DeVito does the voice for one of the characters in that. I forget the name of it. There's a kid, I don't know how to get, they're very temperamental. Lord of the Rings already has an excellent film trilogy that still holds up well. Yeah. And then there's The Hobbit. And then there's the Amazon series. People look at the Amazon series as being fan fiction, which is, it's kind of weird to me. Good Omens as well. Good Omens. But I figure that's kind of like, a lot of people like doing hell-related stuff. Not a big fan of hell. It's like, I don't want to go there. I don't like warm weather.
What is there to make movies from, unlike Star Wars, to not an expanded universe?
I don't know. We don't need expanded universes. We just need good content coming out. But again, going back to being creative, people like the Harry Potter universe, right? People like the Star Wars universe. You know, people like the Marvel universe, DC universe. So they're just going to keep expanding those things because it's got name recognition. You're familiar with some of the characters. And if they bring new stories to it, it's still within the confines of being familiar. And a lot of people need that. Like your general audience, they don't want to think and research new. They really don't. Honestly. Nobody's like, I want to learn about this. They're just like, no, whatever. Oh, it's part of Star Wars? Yeah, I'll get it. I know there's intergalactic, blah, 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 lightsabers. They already know more than most would going into original content. You know, and that's just the nature of pop culture. People already know it. So, you know, that's going to happen with everything. Marvel, yeah, superheroes doing stuff. Yeah, you know. So you can still create new stories, but unfortunately, I feel like a lot of the newer stories that are going to be coming out are going to be confined to a universe attached to a larger franchise. So, you know, getting a new IP off the ground I'm really surprised The Boys did as well as it did as far as superhero stuff went. You know, that was something nice that just came out of left field. You were like, wow, this is actually done really well. It wasn't like bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. You know, and it took a lot of chances. It definitely pushed some buttons. Society is like hell in that it perpetuates torment for everyone trapped in it. Yeah, but eventually. Firefly got a comic series. Spawn's still popular too. Yeah, well, they got to make that movie. And God, if you think about all the Spawn comics that came out, I mean, think about it, right? There was a lot of, even those detectives, what was it, Sam and Twitch or whatever it was? They had a spin-off series. That might even still be going on. I don't even know. But a lot of other characters from Spawn, what did they do? Even in comic book form, they expanded the universe. Yeah? But everyone kept going back to Spawn. Oh, I like this, but I like Spawn better. Oh, I like this, but I like Spawn better. You know. And that's what's going to happen. All the stuff moving forward. Oh, I liked all the new Marvel stuff, but I like phase 1 through 3 the best. Nothing's going to be as good as Endgame. You know? And that's just the way it is. You know? It's sad. I know, maybe discussing it and letting people realize it, that more people will take a chance on different content or newer content, as opposed to just saying, well, it has to be within this universe because I'm familiar with it. But I don't know. A lot of people probably don't even register that in their brain. They're just like, whatever. Hey, but Moon Knight, I mean, that was kind of one of those things in the Marvel universe. It didn't really get tied into a bunch of other stuff. And I was like, hey, this is actually pretty good. Only because I like the psychological. Dude, the psychological parts in that was really well done. Like on a psychological level. Again, I said this earlier. I didn't give a flying crap about the fight sequences or any other stuff. But the way it was put together from a mental perspective, that was done really well. And when I say I don't care about the little fighting superhero things, I'm like, I kind of get it. It's like filler. For me, that's the shiny fireworks that people have to sit through till I can get to dialogue, you know? And, you know, it is what it is, but, you know, it wasn't bad. It was enjoyable. What's up? That's Twilight. See, pop culture stagnation is why I stick to indie content. Yeah.
I'm sad Doom Patrol got kinda sidelined. It was great and definitely did its own thing.
What happened to that? Oh, God, they didn't cancel that, did they? They didn't cancel that, did they? No, they didn't. They couldn't have done that. Why would they do that? Shinedown. I know a handful of their songs, but I don't know a lot of them. I really don't. You know, I've never delved into it. Put it on your listening list. Go. I have a movie script I'm working on where every time the planet line is what? Releasing a Tumblr with a galactic rock. Uh-oh, that'd be bad. I got an ad with no ad. What do you mean you got an ad with no ad? What? How's that even work? Marvel Cinematic Universe phases 1 through 3 are the movies I bought so far, with maybe 4 not amazing. 8 entries in the run. It's pretty good average. Yeah. Phase 4 has been kind of meh for me. You know, but God, I've said it numerous times. The bar was set really high between 1 and 3. Yeah. Creep by Radiohead. I felt like that song was overrated only because when it came out, I heard it everywhere, and now that's the only song they play by them. It's like nobody knows any other song by Radiohead except for Creep. Shut up. Shut up. Just knock it off. I watched Doom Patrol so I could hear Brandon Fraser say, what the bleep, all the time. Nice. I still, they should release Batgirl merely so people can see him play a villain. Damn it. All it was a screen that said something along the lines, commercial break in progress. Really? That doesn't even make any sense. Huh, weird. Blowout by Radiohead's really good. See? Yeah. Brendan Fraser's the best part of Doom Patrol. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think they'll ever release the Batgirl movie? Like, do you think Warner Brothers will get their crap together and be like, you know what? Let's just spiffy this up and put it out. You know? Because I feel like they should. They put so much money into it, you know? I can't imagine that being forever shelved. Well, they did that with Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, right? Which is a terrible movie, by the way. But there are versions of that floating around if you actually were interested in. We need a reboot of Strangeland with Trent Reznor as Captain Howdy. Do we? Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Next thing I'm looking forward to is the next season of Sandman. That's like all I got for my brain. Let's see. Second battery back for a headset ordered along with change chain. Nice. Maybe Elon's taking Twitter advertisers. Bezos could come up with short notice? Question mark? I don't know. Bam, bam, bam. Pierce Laidbury, what's up? Warner Brothers can just throw money at random projects and cancel them without feeling the losses. This is what I don't understand. Because they lost like another $2 billion recently. And I'm like, wouldn't any company go out of business? Shouldn't they be forced to sell off their assets at this point? My God, if I was in debt for $2 billion, dude, I guarantee you I'd have people knocking on my door saying, hey, you got to sell everything you own. You think they're just going to be like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Oh, no, just defer it. It's fine. All right. Looking forward to seeing what they do with Beetlejuice 2. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I'm not paying attention to another whatever until they have a live-action Batman Beyond movie or series. They were supposedly trying to work on that. There was rumors and rumblings of them getting that together, but with Warner Brothers being the state that they are, I don't think they're going to do it. Yeah. Bro, I like the 2000 Fantastic Four movies. The reboot was terrible, though. No, I'm talking about the one before that, the Roger Corman version from like 94, I think. It was something real old school, like 94, 96, something like that. It was quite literally made just so they can retain the rights to the Fantastic Four license, which they sold when they did those movies from the 2000s, and the guy made a ton of money off of it. So, yeah. I want to give the Crow remake the benefit of the doubt because I think Skarsgård could make it work. I think so. I think it's about time, too. I know everyone's got that, like, but it's not going to be Brandon Lee. All right, the dude's been dead for, like, over 20 years, 30 years. It's been about 30 years, right? What, The Crow came out in 93, 94? So, yeah, if he died in, like, 93, like, next year it's going to be 30 years this guy's been dead. It's okay. It's okay to move on after 30 years, you know? Now, Beetlejuice 2 in 2025? No. Sandman was amazing. Loved the portrayal of death and desire. They were excellent. I didn't have any problems. I didn't sit through Sandman saying, hey! I had no complaints. All the acting was above board. It was good enough for me to be like, hey, that doesn't look like the character in the comic book. I didn't care because it was good. Yeah. And that, dude, if you're going to do changes and stuff like that in acting, when it comes to stuff like that, you do it on that level where everybody can carry the material because it worked. I was like, this is good. And I was happy with it. And it's been a while since I've walked away from a series and I was like, okay, I wasn't mystified like this is the best thing ever created, but I didn't have any like, I wasn't sitting there saying this was awful. I can't believe I wasted my time. You know, it was good. Love Michael Keaton, but the time for Beetlejuice is past. Oh, he could still do it. He could easily do it. All the reboots and no one will touch Buckaroo Banzai. That is such a cult kind of movie at this point that I don't know if anyone would even understand it. Yeah. Only thing was voice mixing for the Crow was annoying. Yeah, I haven't seen it in quite some time, so I can't really remember how bad the voice mixing was. Question mark? Yeah. Bill Skarsgård can pull off the Crow makeup. Yeah. I didn't care for the Cabinet of Curiosities by Del Toro. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment. We shall see whenever I see it. Anyone want to do Time Warp? No Time Warp. God. Some of the great 80s and 90s B movies that could do with reboots. God. I don't know, like what? Tammy and a T-Rex needs a reboot, along with the Invisible Maniac. Let's see. Oh, Cabinet of Curiosities. It's on Netflix. It's directed by Del Toro. Or put together by Del Toro. I've heard good things. Mostly. I need coffee, mostly. And we're back. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. And yeah, I feel like 80s and 90s movies should kind of be left where they are, because the last time I heard they were going to try to do something based on the 80s, God, I've said this before, but for those who never heard it, you know those two guys in Ferris Bueller's Day Off that basically took Cameron's car on a joyride throughout Chicago? They basically want to make a spin-off movie of those two people during that day. Okay, we're really reaching at that point. Okay, maybe we should just leave the 80s alone. You know? Do we need a Pretty in Pink remake? You know, any of those John Hughes films? Do we need an Uncle Buck remake? We really do not. You know? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, please, you gotta make a remake. Nobody wants a remake. It's a classic for a reason. But, you know, I don't rule it out. It's gonna happen. Just got my ears blasted by an ad for baby products. Wasn't expecting baby products. Bro. Twitch, do you know your demographic at all? I mean, my God. I think they're just throwing darts out the window at this point. Maybe somebody's got a baby who's watching. A Pretty in Pink sequel would work. Yeah, but do we need it? I don't know. The last time I've seen, like, what was her face? The one with the red hair, Molly Ringwald. The last time I saw her in anything was Office Killer with Carol Kane, who was awesome in that. If nobody's ever seen it, it's a very deadpan, black humor type movie about a very quiet person played by Carol Kane who ends up being kind of like murdering coworkers. It's really good, at least for me. Twitch ads just make no sense to me. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them that are like, dude, you know how many times I got hit with beauty makeup ads? And I'm like, well, apparently nobody knows, you know, how I look, because look at it. No makeup in the world's going to help me. All right. Remake sequels and reboots are getting out of hand. Yeah, but it's always been that way. It's always been that way. I feel like people worry too much about remakes and reboots because we probably don't have a very good grasp of Hollywood. Historically, I mean. Because it's always been that way. How many versions of Dracula are there? How many Frankenstein movies are there? Especially if you're a horror person, you'll know and see the pattern. How many Invisible Man movies? You know? How many Creature from the Black Lagoon? How many werewolf type movies? I mean, everything's just a variation on themes that have happened years upon years ago, you know? It's all a thing, yeah. I know there's too many remakes, but I want them to do Animorphs better. Remake, sequels, and reboots. It is getting it. Yep. Oh.
And now Glitch Productions released a new image to episode 2. A new breed of disassembly drones are coming.
I know, I guess that's good.
There hasn't been an original thought since the ancient Greeks.
Clearly, because we're still making God of War games.
Destroyed them all with kawaii hugs and treats.
Thank you for the raid. Boom. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi. Oh, God. No, what was the word that I was going to say? No, but I mean, dude, the whole ancient Greek thing, and I guarantee you that came from somewhere, too. I guarantee you none of that crap was original even back then, you know? Somebody made it up from something else and then basically said, hey, this will work. You know, let's do this. You know? I feel like humans weren't original ever at any given point. There was like one or two people that are like, I got this idea. You know, and then through word of mouth, people just co-opted it into something else and just changed it. Thank you. American Werewolf in Narnia. There you go. Well, that's the thing. You run out of ideas. You come up with basically weird smash-ups of of just weird crap. Like, Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter, You're just like, yeah, sure, this works, whatever. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. It's like, come on. Creativity comes from reimagining. Yeah, repackaging and all that other regurgitating. Go.
So you are saying the thing that separates us from the animals is the memes.
No, because at this point, we're not even doing memes. People are relying on AI to make their memes. So, what? I could throw a cat at a keyboard and get a meme. Yeah, no, I mean, like, quite literally. Don't throw a cat at a keyboard. I'm just saying. So, I think animals can do it too. Even the Romans rebooted the Greek gods. Exactly. And they co-opted a lot of Egyptian mythology too. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? There's nothing new under the sun. Proverbs. Okay, I mean, if you want to make something new, then just literally come up with something so bizarre that it just doesn't exist. But then you run the risk of being so strange that nobody wants to see it. Yeah. I mean, quite literally. How about a talking marshmallow that has a toenail as a face? I don't think anyone's done it, And he lives in a land called Tunisia, okay? Sure, there you go. Who's going to want to watch that? All right? Exactly. I don't want to watch a talking marshmallow with a toenail as a face. That's so weird. Why would I even watch that? Like, in Tunisia, what is this? And they have syrup wars. This doesn't even make any sense. This is like, and that's when you run the risk of being so weird, nobody even wants to see it. And then you're just doing it for your own amusement. Then again, they made a horror movie about a murdering car tire. Pretty much. So there you go. Sounds like SpongeBob. But see, and then there's that thing. Yeah.
Isn't syrup a drug?
Maybe. I don't know. Could be. I don't know what the street lingo for undocumented pharmaceuticals are. That's what you have to call drugs now. Undocumented pharmaceuticals. All right, and they're not drug dealers anymore. They're undocumented pharmacists. Let's see. A love story of a man who uses quantum entanglement to travel the multiverse to find his wife who died in his universe. Oh, that's just Ant-Man and Quantum Leap. Somebody's always going to compare it to something else. That's just Ant-Man and Quantum Leap put together, man. It's like, whatever. And they'll be like, that's not even original. It was already done. How long is that book? Let's see. I remember about 20 years ago convincing people to watch videos about squirrely rage. Yay! Thank you. I figure something out. Bum, 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 bum. Adam, what's up? Maybe also the Adam from DC? I don't know. Yeah, and then there's that. Simpsons did it. Yeah. I don't know. Or how about talking ice cubes that basically have to talk really, really fast because they know they're going to melt? So they literally try to get all their ideas out in a lifetime within the time it takes for them to be created and melt. But all the time they're in pain because they're melting. Who wants to watch that? Screaming ice cubes trying to convey their life's whatever experience and the time it takes to melt. Which varies, depends on the day. Let's see. Had a Foamy shirt on yesterday. Nice. And you're still not wearing it? Come on. You can get at least 2 days out of a shirt. Let's see. This is where Saying Square was surrounded by a bunch of events came out because some strange person revamped movies 100 different times. Yep. Like which usually refers to one agrees, which is reboot. Yeah, everything's a reboot of a reboot. All right. That's society, just borrowing upon borrowing upon borrowing until people are confused as to who stole what. Yeah, they watch Talking Screaming Oranges, so why not ice cubes? Sounds like a Rick and Morty segment. Yeah. Oh, geez, we're in the dimension of like the talking ice cubes, and all they're melting and dying, but this is horrible. Like, whatever. Shut up, Morty. Just watch them die slowly and drink their death. Oh, good. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see what my coffee status is. Pumpkin and pocket shirt. Yeah. Speaking of screaming ice cubes. Human dreams are the source of the multiverse, even though you wake up for a short time in those dreams. It lasts forever, becoming dreams and dreams of the universe. Question mark. Maybe. Here's an original idea. Space fairies that travel from world to world to conquer them and take all their drugs for the purpose of gaining all the attention and becoming new fairy leaders. So like TikTokers. That's just TikTokers doing cosplay. Wait, what? You're not even making any sense. What does she have in a cup? Coffee. Coffee! Where did I leave off? I think I'm all caught up. Yay! I'm actually all caught up. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to think if there's anything else I had to say. No, because I'm going to wrap up. I'm out of coffee. Hey, again, my voice is still on the mend here. All right? Believe it or not, I definitely overdid it during Halloween. All right? So who's doing what? Coffee. Coffee. There you go. I don't know, is anybody streaming today? Anybody streaming later? I don't know, Psychora streaming. Psychora! Psychora, are you streaming? Hello. And definitely need more Foamy episodes. Well, animation takes time. It takes time. You know, it's not like me just coming out here being like, hey, what's up, guys? You know? Dude, I wish it was that easy. No, hey, dude, the more I do this, the more inefficient I see animation being. You know? Probably just throw the squirrel out here and yell at everybody for 5 minutes. Should I was playing Spiritfarer later today? No real-time animation? I know, right? It's a terrible strain on the wrist animators. See, Simpsons. I watched that episode. Hey, for anyone that's streaming today, life is a simulation and the overlords are all ready to end it as we were taught them how to conquer Earth. It's just like the Matrix and then the Earth that stood still and that other movie. Be that person who just does that. Oh, God. DJC streaming tomorrow night. Nice. God, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, no, tomorrow we got to do all the... Oh, God, that's right. We got to do a bunch of vocal work tomorrow. Oh, God. No, we got to get Dawn to do her parts there. Oh, gee. Oh, geez. That's always a chore. What are we going to do? Fingers of Fear. I'm going to probably stream either Digimon Survivor or Ghostbusters. Well, which Ghostbusters? Spirits Unleashed? They're making another Ghostbusters VR game. Well, not another VR game, but another Ghostbusters game that's going to be VR, apparently. I feel like that would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, the new one. Hey, Spirits Unleashed. Nice. It's too damn hot in the shop to be using the cutting torch. What are you doing? Get the air conditioner. I'm going to go see who's on. All right, let's see who's on, chat. I don't know. Somebody's got to be on. Not everyone's, like, not on. You know, there's got to be, You know, surprisingly enough, I didn't put myself in pool. We should have put ourselves in, pools and hot tubs. Why didn't we do that? Oh, you didn't want those types of viewers. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, all right, I can't argue with that. Come on, no squats for subs. I mean, how did Twitch become so ridiculous? All right, what do we got here? We got the let's see. Oh God, why does this never work? This really bugs me when it's like, nope, not gonna work. Nope. Oh, you had to sort it like you jerk. God. Oh God, there's like nobody on. Ain't nobody on. Oh God. I don't like that. I don't like when nobody's on because then, you know, it's like everyone goes away. Dun, dun, dun. And hear about the Tetris murders documentary coming out. Nah, I usually don't keep up with documentaries. Real life is annoying enough without having to learn more about it. VR sim where you constantly stand in line at DMV or post office. Yeah. Isn't that weird? I find it weird. You know, it's like there's like fill in the blank simulator games. I find it weird that people would go out of their way to play a game that simulates a job. Like, why? Like, wouldn't you just want to get like a job and do it that way? I mean, maybe. Power wash simulator. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Still at work. No. Well, I don't know. Everybody's working now. I got to start streaming a little later, so then at least I can raid people. Power wash simulator. That's like work. I don't know. I can't even. I can't even do auto host anymore. Sakura just came on. Oh, that'd be super helpful. That'd be super helpful. I'll wait a couple of minutes if they're gonna be on. All right. I don't know. Trying to think. Who's here excited about the Avatar movie coming out? Brr. Brr. Hey, good. All right, cool. I could stream later, but yeah, don't play Power Wash Simulator. And she's like, it's actually kind of fun. Well, I feel like it's a relaxing kind of, I guess, OCD satisfying game. Yeah. There's no true responsibility in a job game. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. No, see, nobody. Yeah, I didn't think a lot of people were super stoked about it. Yeah, but I don't know. I've starting to see the mega campaigns coming out for the movie, and I'm just like, oh god, I have to see these blue idiots. No offense, for like the next 4 months. Aren't they making like another movie after that? Is there gonna be like another like trilogy or some crap? Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but Sakura will be doing a thing, so we're gonna be raiding them, assuming they're on. Are they on like officially? Let's see. Dun 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 dun. It's Sandman. I'm stalling. Oh god. Yo, why? I don't understand this at all, dude. Stop sorting this. You know, the sorting thing has become like a pain in the butt now. It's like, I don't want channels we think you'll like, you know? I would like just freaking... All right, they're good. They're on. All right. All right, now we can go. Go, 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 go. Gotta get my outro music. All right, where is it? Where is it? Go.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great rest of your week and see you Sunday, Jim Love.
We shall see. Yeah, well, we're going to be on Sunday. Don's going to be on Friday and Saturday. We're going to be back on Sunday, and then Don's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and I'm going to be back on Wednesday, and then we're going to be off Thursday. I know. We got a, new cartoon next week? Gumroad, Itch.io, first season Erotically Yours is now available in HD. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, a lot of those episodes got taken off of YouTube for reasons, but at least they're available there. So we're going to raid Sakura. So spread the good vibes and do stuff. Apparently they're playing Among Us. Might be a little sus. We shall see. I don't know, do something fun. Eat a big bowl of cereal. That's it. That's what I got. I like cereal.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.